Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of The Swass. It's Wednesday night, so we're back talking golf bets. We got the Scottish Open starting. As far as last week, I didn't have time to record a video, but the two picks, well, actually, you gave out 4 picks and 1 hit, but the other 3 didn't. 2 of them, though, Spieth and Glover, were it. You had them to finish in the top 20. They were both in the top 20 on Sunday, and both blew it, man. I tailed Glover. He fell out at the very end.
Yeah, tough beat last week. You know, we had all of our guys right in it till the very end, and on a Sunday where almost everybody on the field was going 4, 5, 6 red. Spieth and Glover only shot, I think, -1 and -2. So yeah, they fell out just at the end, but it kept it interesting all week. So we're hoping to bounce back in a big way this week.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get into it. Scottish Open. Who are we talking about first?
Yeah, so Scottish Open, I'm sure the Scottish Open has been around for a while, but in terms of the Scottish Open on this golf course, the Renaissance Club in North Berwick, it has only been around for 2 years. So this is the 3rd year. So we don't have a ton of history to fall back on, but we do have some names that I like this week that have had some history in the past couple years and have had some good history. So first name I'm going to throw out is a guy we've talked about several times. It's across the pond, so why not dive back into it? Tommy Fleetwood. Tommy Fleetwood in this event, both years that it has played, top 10 both years. So listen, a guy who gets it done in terms of top 10s and top 20s on the PGA Tour has yet to see a victory. But I do like Tommy, either top 20 or top 10, whatever you prefer. I'm sure you could probably get some pretty decent odds because it is a pretty seriously heavy field this week.
There's a discrepancy here. So for top 20, Tommy Fleetwood, on FanDuel's -145, but on Bet365 is +120. So that's a very DraftKings is +105. So Tommy Fleetwood top 20. If I want to listen to your other picks first, but if I end up tailing that one, definitely not going to bet on FanDuel. They got him way more expensive.
That's a pretty big discrepancy there.
Yeah. All right. So Tommy Fleetwood, what's next?
So now we're going to move to a guy who's been playing pretty good golf of late. And he actually played well in this event in the past. And he also snuck into the Open last year and finished either in a solo second or a 3rd place. And that's Tom Kim. Tom Kim is one of the youngest guys on the PGA Tour. He's been playing really good golf of late. I think if you probably pull up his history in his last five or 6 events, he has a couple top 10s and a couple top 20s. So been playing well. He clearly likes to play overseas. He's done well in this event. He's done well in the Open. So I like Tom Kim here in this spot.
All right, Tom Kim. It looks like top 10. Yeah, he's finished top 10 2 of his last 4 tournaments. I'd having a nice year here. As far as his odds, top 20 for Tom Kim, you could get plus. Wow, again, FanDuel's really jacking up these prices. So FanDuel has +100, but Bet365 has +145. So you can get a much better price for Tom Kim on Bet365 or even DraftKings. All right, Tom Kim, I like that pick actually. So I think I'm going to tail that one.
Cool.
What's next?
All right, so now we're going to slide into a guy that we bet once already this year. He hasn't been playing that good of golf lately, but if you look at this event, the last 2 years, he has 2 top 20s in this event. I think you can probably get a good price on him because he hasn't been playing the best golf as of right now, but that's Max Homa.
Oh, wow, you can definitely get – wow. You can get a +250 for a top 20 finish for Max Homa. He must be really struggling. He must be really going through it to get that price.
So he last year in this event, he was T12, and I believe the year prior he was T16. So
2 top 20s.
2 top 20s. Again, I think you're getting a great price on him because he hasn't been playing great golf of late. But obviously, there's something about this course that he likes visually or, the way that it's played. So I like Max Homa here, especially for the value that you get.
Yeah, I like that. And I'm looking at his results here. Yeah, he failed. He hasn't had a top 20 finish in his last 5 tournaments. But before that, He had 2 out of 3 top 10s.
Yeah, he was cooking.
And 3 out of 6 top 10s. So if you rewind 5 weeks ago, he was playing great golf.
Right,
So I'm definitely taking Max Homa. So Max Homa, I'm going to tail. Tom Kim is a maybe. That's what I'm thinking right now.
Perfect. We're going to go back to another name that we've mentioned a couple of times in the last couple months, Byeong-Hun An. The guy hits it so far. If you look at the course fit tool on Data Golf that we use as our model here, you're out in Scotland, right? So you do not really have to worry about driving accuracy. So driving distance is a big thing. You could, links courses, you could kind of hit it all over the place. So I like Byeong-Hun An here. He does have a top 5 finish in this event. I believe it was last year. He finished in the top 5. Yes, he was T3 last year in this event. So obviously some good history for him. He's been playing some pretty good golf of late. We've won a couple of bets on Byeong-Hun An this year. So I do like Byeong-Hun An in this spot. If you can find some good value, I think he's a nice safe bet. And like I said, you could get some pretty good value on that.
Yeah, you could definitely. You're definitely getting a nice payout on this guy. He did finish 3rd in the Wells Fargo Championship just a few weeks back. You can get a top 20 for Byeong-Hun An plus 250. So real nice payout on Ben. I like Byeong-Hun An too. Right, and it's like you got Scotty Scheffler plus 450, Xander Schauffele's at plus 850. Double the payout for a guy who's
right.
very well
for a guy. Well, for a guy who's Xander Schauffele won it the first year, so 2 years ago, and then I believe he was actually I don't know if he played well in it last year, but the first year this event was ever hosted, Xander Schauffele hosted the trophy. He actually finished T42 last year.
Yeah, T42. Let's see, I got Xander Schauffele's results right here. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 consecutive top 20s for Xander Schauffele. There's no.
Guy is on fire. And in terms of like another crazy stat, Xander Schauffele has made the cut. I believe it is. He's coming up to close to a record. It's like 50 straight made cuts that he's played in. So the guy is a great golfer. He's a consistent golfer at that. And he could always contend and be in the mix.
Judging by one more. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, I was saying, judging by these results, it seems like Xander Schauffele top 10 is almost automatic. This whole season, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's only missed the top 10 4 times this entire season since January 4th.
Yeah. If you go to Data Golf, which is the model that we use to kind of make our picks, and you click on Xander Schauffele's percentages according to Data Golf, they have Xander at a 39.7% chance to make it into the top 10. So pretty good odds. The second best person is Rory at 36%, and then Colin Morikawa at 28%.
Wait, where's Scotty Scheffler on that? Actually, I'm looking at the odds right here. It doesn't even have top 10 and top 20 for Scotty Scheffler, and that's because I think he's not even playing. Let me type this to the Google. It looks like he's not even playing.
Yeah, he must not be. If you can't find odds on Scotty Scheffler, then he's definitely not in the field.
Why Scotty? Yep, here it is. Why Scotty Scheffler decided to shun the Scottish Open. So Scotty Scheffler's not in it. So Xander Schauffele at plus 850.
So you're saying everybody else has a chance.
Yeah. So Xander Schauffele top 10 at plus 850. Tell me why I should. All right. Well, anyway, you said you had one more.
I got one more for you, and it's going to be a name we haven't mentioned yet this year. But he's a good golfer, and he's actually been playing pretty well. He doesn't play in all the PGA Tour events because I think he also plays in the tour across the pond. But Thomas Detry, Detry. He finished T16 in this event last year, T42 the year before that. But if you look at like his recent rounds, he's trending in the right direction. And I think you're in a loaded field. You're going to get a pretty good price. And I like this guy, as a probably a pretty good long shot.
Yeah, he's got top 20 a couple weeks back. He finished 4th at the PGA Championship, a T4, T2, a T2 up there back in late March. He's got some nice finishes here.
Yeah, so again, we talk about, Scottish Open, right? It's a link style course. It really pays to be long. You don't have to worry about being accurate. Thomas Detry does hit the ball really, really far. So in terms of, like I said, we're trying to find these value picks, these
steals.
hidden gems, as you would maybe call them. So I like Thomas Detry here in this spot. And that's what I got for you, man.
Yeah. All right. So there's 5 there. So the 2 I'm going to pick, I'm not going to bet Fleetwood. I'm going to bet Max Homa. I like that one. I'm not Ben on.
I know it's Ben on Tom Kim
or Detry. I'm going to bet Tom Kim. I'm going to bet Homa, Tom Kim. And I also might take like a Xander Schauffele top 5 because I think he's going to win it. So that's why I'm going to go.
If you look at Tom Kim, so Tom Kim last year was T6. And then I believe, let's see, the year prior, he was solo 3rd. So, wow. 2 top 10s for Tom Kim.
Yeah, let's go Tom Kim.
So I really do like him, in this spot. For whatever reason, Link style golf seems to fit his style game. Aside from the Scottish Open, like I said, he played really well in the Open at St. Andrews last year. So I do like Tom Kim here.
Let's do it. All right, cool. So let's bounce back after last week. Couple of heartbreakers on Sunday. Let's have ourselves a good one. Talk to you next week, man.
Sounds good.